Revenge. I took an upgrade and left my sick husband in economy just like he did when our daughter was sick. Now he's saying it's different, and I should have rejected it. A little backstory. This happened last 3 months, and I'm still so angry I can't even look at my husband the same way. We were flying back home from visiting my in-laws. It was a long flight, about 6 hours, and our 10-year-old daughter had been coming down with something. She had a mild fever the night before, and was clearly feeling miserable the morning of the flight. I even offered to reschedule, but my husband insisted we stick to the plan. At the gate, they announced that one passenger from our reservation had been upgraded to first class due to status or points or whatever. I assumed he would decline, since our daughter was sick and flying isn't exactly comfortable even when you're well. Nope. He jumped at it. Literally said, "Well, I guess I'll take one for the team," and left me to deal with our sick, whiny, uncomfortable kid in a cramped economy seat. Actually, scratch that. He didn't even leave me with her. We had been seated in a row of 2 and 1 across the aisle. And when he took the upgrade, I got the seat across the aisle, and our daughter was alone in the row of 2. I asked him, "Don't you think one of us should be sitting next to her?" And he just shrugged and said, "She's not a baby, she'll be fine." Then he walked off with his smug little free mimosa grin. The flight was hell. She was uncomfortable, nauseous, in and out of sleep. And I had to keep getting up and checking on her because she wanted me near but couldn't lie across both seats or anything. Every time she needed something, I had to flag down a flight attendant or unbuckle and go back and forth. Meanwhile, I later learned from him that he had 3 drinks, watched a movie, and finally got some decent sleep. He even had the audacity to say, "You have to admit, it was the smart choice. One of us should enjoy the flight." Smart choice for him, sure. Selfish as hell. When we landed, our daughter looked pale and exhausted. He didn't even offer to carry her bag or apologize for leaving us. He said, "She looks better already. See, it all worked out." He keeps acting like nothing happened, and when I brought it up, he said I was being overly dramatic and that I just don't appreciate how rare that upgrade opportunity was. I don't know. I feel like leaving your sick kid alone in economy while you drink champagne in first class isn't just a bad call. It's a character flaw. Cool. Fine. I let it go. Fast forward to last weekend. We were flying back from a short vacation, just the 2 of us this time. And he was the one feeling awful. Mild stomach bug, nothing serious, but he looked miserable. Guess what happened at the gate? Yep. One upgrade to first class available due to overbooking. Gate agent asked if anyone wanted it. I stood up. Made eye contact with him. He looked hopeful. I turned to the agent and said, "I'll take it." He blinked like he couldn't believe it. Muttered something like, "Wait, seriously? I'm sick." I smiled and said, "You're not a baby. You'll be fine." And then I boarded. I enjoyed a hot meal, took a nap, and watched a movie in peace. Meanwhile, he was in the back near the bathrooms, next to a crying toddler and someone who apparently coughed the whole flight. Not my fault. When we landed, he was fuming. He said I was spiteful, immature, and that it was completely different because he had a stomach thing and our daughter had just a cold. He also said I should have declined the upgrade, as his wife. I just looked at him and said, "One of us should enjoy the flight." Now he's sulking and acting like I betrayed him somehow. I think it finally clicked for him how selfish that original move was, and now he's mad I gave him the same energy. So, was this petty? Sure. But was it deserved? Also sure.